morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Vijay. Please mute yourself. Okay.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. So
Morning,
happy
ma'am.
because it was a holiday or sad because there's an online class?
I'm sad. I'm
Why?
sad.
Why?
I'm sad.
Why is it like that?
Ma'am, I want to study offline.
You want to study offline. Okay. But anyways, so we'll do some interesting work today in the class. So you'll enjoy the class, okay? We have to start with, who will tell me with what do we have to start today?
Ma'am, activity.
We'll do activity also, but not now. Our activity will be a part of our lesson only.
Morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Okay, children. We have completed our lesson, the 8th lesson. Yes. Your work is complete.
Yes, ma'am.
Today I was supposed to take your notebooks for correction.
Yes.
I'll take it. Whenever I put the message in the group, please read it and bring your notebook positively for the correction. So here, yesterday I floated one message in the class group where I have told that we will be including pictures also as a part of our English literature work to make it more interesting. Secondly, I have told you that first we'll have a date. In the center, in the first line, we'll have lesson number. Below lesson number, in the next line, you will write down the name of the lesson, all capitals. Or suppose we have to start on a different track. So on a different track, every alphabet will be capital. To underline, you will use only light blue color. Okay. Which color will you use?
Light blue. Light
Blue. Okay. Now, on that, regarding this chapter, we will study about different trains. What was the first train invented, and then how the trains developed, and what are the main famous trains in India and across the world. We will study something about those trains. What I want you to do is, there are so many trains given in this lesson. Choose any 3 trains, okay? And you will find out their small pictures. You can get the printout done. And you will paste those only 3 trains, okay? Paste those 3 pictures of those 3 trains on the first page of your lesson in the notebook and write 2. First point, why is it known for? What is it known for? 1 point, 2 point, only 2 points. So in this chapter, on a different track, you understood what you have to do? इस लेसन में हम बहुत सारी ट्रेन्स के बारे में पढ़ेंगे. आपने उनमें से कोई भी 3 सिलेक्ट करनी है अकॉर्डिंग टू योर चॉइस. आपने उनकी छोटी छोटी फोटोग्राफ्स के प्रिंट आउट लेने हैं. Cut it, paste it very beautiful in your notebook and write 2 lines, 2 points about those trains with the picture. Clear? Clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
once you do this much, please share the picture with me, right? It's okay. Share the picture with me. Now let's start. Okay. Before we start with the vehicles, tell me, how did the early man used to go? Did he go from one place to another? Early man. Yes. Tell me now. Children, it is always interesting to talk, to discuss, right? When I ask you something, please tell me, no? When we are discussing about the early man, did he used to travel from one place to another?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Why do we travel from one place to another?
Ma'am, ma'am, to go picnic also. Ma'am,
Very
ma'am,
good.
ma'am, in holidays also.
Very nice.
And ma'am, our
Did I ask you?
Nani's house.
Yes.
Ma'am, it's our Nani's house.
Okay, so we go from one place to another for entertainment, for an outing. Then we go from one place to another in search of better work opportunities, or we go from one place to another in search of safety. Maybe one place is not safe, so we go to the another place. Why are you showing me sharpener, Shizan? Huh? Don't do that. Pay attention to the class which is going on. Okay, and with that, sometimes, to better work opportunities, safety, food, all those things, excursion, trips, outings, all those things are the reasons why we travel from one place to another. Okay, what mode of transport did the early man use? There are so many
Good
children in
morning,
the
ma'am.
Good morning, Bache. There are so many children. Why you're not answering? Only Vikalp is answering. Ritvik also answered. Which mode of transport did we use?
Ma'am, train. Ma'am,
In
car,
starting,
bike,
early
aeroplane.
man. Better early man.
Ma'am, there were no. Ma'am, ma'am, they walk. Ma'am, ma'am, they use animals also to transport, and ma'am, they use boat also.
Okay, so initially they started moving by foot. They walked from one place to another. Then they used animals to move from one place to another. Then the discovery of wheel was done. With the wheel, they made carts. The first was hand cart. Then they used bullock carts, horse carts, and then with the invention of the engines, they used different vehicles. And with that, now in the modern time, we have got different transportations, different kind of transportations. When we are talking about the transportations, we have three modes of transportation: air, water, and land. In that air, water, and land, tell me all the land transports.
Ma'am, motorbikes and cars. Ma'am,
Okay,
train,
Ritvik,
car.
only three. Ritvik said motorbikes, cars, and
Ma'am, skateboard.
your
Ma'am,
voice is very.
motorbikes, cars, bus and ma'am, trucks and ma'am, trains. Motor cars.
Okay, so everybody is aware of the modes of transports. Why do we need modes of transports? So now, okay, with that, tell me what is the advantage of land transport? Which is the fastest? Tell me which is the fastest mean of transport?
Ma'am, car. Metro.
Not only land, air, water, land. Which is the fastest
Ma'am,
mean of
metro.
transport?
Ma'am, metro. Ma'am, aeroplane. Ma'am, aeroplane.
Aeroplanes.
Ma'am,
Air,
aeroplane.
air transport is the fastest mean of transport. Since it is the fastest mean of transport, it is also expensive. The tickets of the aeroplanes, they are more expensive as compared to the buses and the
Bus ticket.
trains. Right. Now, in this chapter, I've already told you what we'll do. Now, open your books on page number 82. What?
Yes, ma'am, open.
Okay. Read this article on some popular trains across the world and their features. Keep pencil in your hand, children. whatever I'll tell you, please underline those points. A toy train set, complete with sound, light, and emotion, may have been the best toy we ever had. When we were small children, we used to play with the toy trains. No, there are the tracks, and it keeps on moving, and there are different lights, and they make sounds also. So it's very fascinating to see all those. Even adults, like children, get excited when they hear the shrill whistle. Who will tell me how does the train sounds? The earlier trains. Kana will tell me.
Ma'am, chuk chuk chuk.
Chuk chuk chuk.
Ma'am, chuk
And
chuk
what
chuk
was-
chuk chuk.
Yes, and what was the whistle sound? Very good. And it all repeats after equal intervals. It repeats after equal intervals, right? Good, very good.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, initially that the engines, they used to run on the coal energy. We used to put coals in the furnace, and with that the steam was produced, and on that steam we used to run the engines. But with the invention of electricity, then we have the engines which were run on batteries and electricity, and we had now metro trains and very super fast trains also. So the story of trains, as we know them today, began nearly 200 years ago. How many years ago? Underline. How many years ago?
200 years ago.
200. The first ever passenger train in England between Stockton and Darlington in 1825 was made to improve the wool trade. Underline. First passenger train in England between Stockton and Darlington in 1825 to improve wool trade. And the first train that was steamed in India, it was, it was given a 21 gun salute. It was something which was very, very important achievement for India. That is why it was given the salute of 21 guns. And it was on 16th April 1853. Underline, please. 16th April 1853. And which train was it? It has 14 railway carriages and 400 guests. The train set off from Bombay's Boribandar to Thane. Please underline Boribandar to Thane. And it was hauled by 3 locomotives. It was pulled by 3 locomotives, 3 engines, and they were Sindh, Sultan, and Sahib. The journey took an hour and 15 minutes. Interestingly, it was trade of cotton that prompted the journey of the first ever train on the Indian subcontinent. Children, your all subjects are all interlinked. Sometimes we study science in English, sometimes we study SST in English. So this one is basically a part of SST chapter, but we are studying SST chapter also in English. So it will help you to interconnect your lessons. You can use the knowledge. We tell you about the grammatical formation of the sentences. You use that when you write the answers in English, science, SST, all other subjects. Similarly, we are studying some science and SST facts. Here, the first train, if you remember, the Britishers, they started off with different kinds of trades. And they were the first one to start with the trains. They used trains for their own purpose, on selfish purpose, but then it was beneficial for Indians also. And the first train that was started, it was started for the trade of cotton. And thereon, the Indian Railways, with the modest beginning in 1853, has grown tremendously. Tremendously means widely, on a large scale, to become an integral part of the nation. Integral means main part. So initially, trains were only used for the communication, this transportation purpose of the business. But now it has become the main part of Indian economy, be it the movement. Yes, bache.
Ma'am, the first engine was made by Ma'am Charles Babbage, ma'am. And there are 2 types of engines in earlier time, ma'am. There was analytical and ma'am difference engine.
Yes, and you will study about how they function in when you'll grow up, maybe in 9th and 10th class. Okay. So now, today it has a network comprising more than 1 lakh kilometers and it transports 25 million passengers every day. So now all this cities, small villages, everything in India, it is connected through railway tracks, and it is so easy and convenient to for people to move from one place to another, and also to transfer their luggage things from one place to another. From steam engines to electric and bullet trains, trains have become so technologically advanced and modern that vintage rides, vintage means we have vintage cars also, no? Now they are a part of exhibition. People go to the museum to see different kinds of vintage cars, old cars. Similarly, we have some old trains also, and to so that people don't forget them, we have renovated those and we have used them as a part of uh, tourist attractions for the people. Yes, Kana, you want to say something? Okay. Now, many often long for the charm of the good old steam engine that merrily whistles her way past. Fortunately, a few of the classic train rides still remain. So, with the intention that people don't forget the old trains have been renovated and used in the basically in the tourist places to give people the feel of the old trains and the old vibes, and it is basically used in the hilly areas for the tourist attraction purpose. They attract tourists so that people, they have a charm that we can move in normal bullet trains or metro trains, but let's have the opportunity to move in the vintage trains also. So that is why they are still maintained and kept. It's like a national heritage now. So let's come to the first train that we'll discuss. Keep underlining the names. Out of these trains only, you have to paste pictures of any three and write two important points. First one is the Nilgiri Mountain Railway. It holds a pride of place amongst all the trains in India. It is also known as the Blue Mountain Railway. What is it known as?
Blue Mountain Railway.
Very good. The construction of this line was a big challenge. Why big challenge? Because it is made on uneven surfaces. When the surface is very smooth, you can make the tracks very easily. But if you have to make the tracks on the mountains, on the hills, it is very, very difficult. As the terrain was rather tricky. Terrain means a particular area which has got the same features. The weather is same. This railway is widely regarded as a marvel. Marvel means, what is a marvel? Very surprising and wonderful.
Our superheroes.
Sorry?
Marvel superheroes.
Not superheroes, but yes, the speciality of this place. It has become the speciality of this place and marvel of engineering. Marvel is wonderful work which is done by the engineers, that they could make tracks on the mountains also. The train is a charming blue and cream with wooden coaches and large windows that open to some amazing scenery. So they have got huge windows so that when you are in that, you are boarded that train and you're moving in that train, you can enjoy, you can witness, you can view the scenery of the trees, the surrounding sceneries. That is why they have got big windows. The train makes a 46-kilometer journey to connect Mettupalayam on the foothills to Ooty. And this place is in Tamil Nadu, which is at over 7,000 feet high up in the mountains. The mountain train, or the toy train as it is popularly called, is so slow that one can easily walk or run along with it. Its maximum speed is about 10 kilometers per hour. Since it's an old train moving on a railway tracks, and it is basically for the people so that they can enjoy the scenic beauty. That is why it runs on a very, very slow speed, so that for the safety purpose also, and so that the people can enjoy the beauty of the nature. For the first 7 kilometers, we see rich paddy fields in fluorescent green. What is fluorescent green? Anything you can find around you which is fluorescent green in color? Maybe the sketch color who will show me? Fluorescent green color. This is fluorescent green or yellow? It is appearing yellow in the... yes, but can you see the background, the boundary of my window? That is... no, this is light green, beta. This is light green. Somebody is showing me, but I think you have done you have set your pictures. Okay, so you know, no, this is not fluorescent green. No, no, no. No. The way you are showing me, Kana, the way you are showing me this fluorescent yellow one, no? That one. Yes. Now, gleaming bright in the sun. Gleaming means it was fluorescent green in color and it was shining brightly and beautifully in the sun. Through rocky terrains, tunnels. What are the tunnels? Which they are like cave. They have opening from one end and the exit from the other end. And viaducts. The viaducts are the long bridges. Then loom the rolling green hills. And loom means they go around through the green hills and mounds. Mounds means mountains. And the train meanders lazily. Meanders means since it is moving on a very, very slow speed, it appears as if it is walking. Meanders means walking. Lazily, when you are very tired, you walk very slowly, no? You'd walk very slowly. Similarly, the train, since it runs at a very slow speed, it meanders lazily. Meanders means it walks or passes lazily through the lush tea estates. Tea estates means tea fields where they grow tea. The aroma, fragrance, smell. Children, keep writing the meanings, please. Of freshly brewed tea, freshly made tea fills the air. The train chugs on and on without missing a single beat. Chug is the sound of the train, the ones you just did. So it is repeated sound of the train until it pulls up at Uti station. It is truly a journey worth remembering. The Nilgiri Mountain Railway is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. UNESCO has given different designations to different things which are a part of their heritage. Heritage means that they were in the past, but still now they exist and we should preserve them, we should save them so that people, they can come and see how the trains used to be in the past time. So if you want to paste the picture of this, then you have to write down the name, paste a small picture, and you can write down from where to where it runs and what is its speciality. Maybe you can write down how many coaches or the number of tracks or what is its speed. Up to you, any 2 points. The second train.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, beta, Avni.
Ma'am, is it this one?
Yes. Perfect. This one. Okay. Is there anyone in this world who does not love chocolates? Anyone who doesn't love chocolates? We all like.
Ma'am,
You don't like chocolates, Gurkaran?
Yes,
Abhi
ma'am.
also doesn't like. Very good if you don't like.
Mama, I like.
You like? Okay, sit down.
I don't like.
Then now the next train that we are studying about is the Swiss chocolate train. Is a perfect, underline this, the Swiss chocolate train is a perfect holiday for chocolate loving kids. It combines tasty treats with scenic routes. So when you sit in this train, you move to different places and there are all kinds of treats, all chocolates. You can eat as many chocolates, candies as you want when you are on board of this train. It combines tasty treats with scenic routes. Children can eat as many chocolates as they want while they enjoy the panoramic view outside. Panoramic means wide view, different views. That's called panoramic view, full and wide. The train leaves Montreux. Okay, so here Montreux, children. Please pay attention to the pronunciation. It is Montreux. What is it? Montreux. The spellings are Montreux, but it is pronounced as Montreux. On the Swiss Riviera, Riviera is a coastal region, bound for Bruck, where the chocolate factory is situated. With the first class ticket, you can visit the castle as well as the cheese, dairy, and chocolate factory. This train takes you to 4 different destinations. You can see the castle. What is a castle?
Ma'am, it is an antique house. Ma'am, that in which kings live.
Yes, very good. And then there are 3 factories that you can see. They are cheese, dairy, and chocolate factories. Now the spellings are Gruyères, but it is known as Grey. Grey. What is it known as?
Grey.
Yes.
Grey.
Biting into mouth-watering chocolates all the way, you would truly wish to go on and on forever. The ones who love chocolate so much, it is a kind of a treat to them. They are having chocolates also, and they are going to different places also to see. Then the third is Thomas train. Thomas, you must have seen in your cartoons, animations also. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
that train
And
only.
Thomas is an Indian.
Yes. So Thomas train tours all over America. Now the first train we studied was from India. The second train we studied is from Switzerland. I think it's a Swiss chocolate train, no? So it's from Switzerland. The third is from America. So we are studying different trains from different places. This is also an important point to mention when you'll be writing about the train, that from which place does it belong, which country does it belong to. The Thomas train tours all over America, offering entertainment. Entertainment is made of 2 words, education and which is the other word?
Entertainment.
Very good. Education and entertainment, when you combine both the words, becomes edutainment. That means it is entertainment and you are educating also yourself. For children, Thomas is a tank engine painted blue and red lining and displays the number 1 on its side. Thomas, a fictional steam locomotive, was created by the Reverend Wilbur Audrey in the railway series books that he wrote for his son, Christopher. The book was later made into a television serial and Thomas became a real-life character. So initially, this was a part of the book and the animation, and later it was built for the children. Then later it became the reality. So you can paste pictures and you can draw this one. It is up to you. You can show your creativity, okay? Children take rides on the 15-ton Thomas, have their pictures taken with Sir Topham Hart, the controller of Thomas Railway. The entertainment doesn't stop on the tracks though. Every location has a Thomas and Friends imagination. So, it is such an exciting and a very good thought. Whatever you used to study, you have read in those series or you have seen in the animation, this train takes you to all those destinations and you go to different places and every station will provide you with different things. For example, temporary tattoos, hands-on art and craft, petting zoos, miniature golf, bounce houses, face painting and magic shows. Next, we have York Durham Heritage Railways Halloween train. Is yet another interesting train for children. This is in Canada. This Canadian train departs from the Uxbridge station to Oak Ridges Moraine on a wonderful 19-minute Halloween ride. Halloween, why do we celebrate Halloween? It is what are the main characters if I talk about Halloween? Which comes to your mind?
Ma'am, zombies and ma'am mummies and ma'am Dracula.
Okay, Kana, give somebody else turn now. Dracula, zombies, spirits, scary things, watermelons with faces, pumpkin lamps, not watermelon, pumpkin lamps, things like that. So all these things are part of this Halloween train also. Yes, Vikal?
The mummy.
Yes. So now on board the train, people are dressed as ghosts and ghouls are spirits. There are many kinds of entertainment and activities and children's snacks, special snacks for children. The ride is free for children up to the age of 12 and all children get goodie bags when they leave. The world's longest train is the legendary Trans-Siberian Express. This is important, which is the longest train. The term Trans-Siberian actually applies to the tracks that span Russia. It is from Russia. The premier train that travels this route is named as Rozia, as it takes 7 days to cover the 9298 kilometers journey through 7 time zones. You know, every country has a different time zone. If it is morning here, somewhere it is evening, somewhere it is night, somewhere it is 2 hours or some half an hour difference. So different time zone. So this train, which is the longest train and takes 7 days to come back from the place it started from, it covers 7 different time zones. During the long eastward.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, bache.
Ma'am, one Masi lives in USA, and there would be night this time.
Yes, it is. And if you talk about Malaysia, I think it is 5 hours ahead of us. So if it is this, it must be 3, 4. What is the time right now? No, it must be the afternoon time there. Okay, during the long eastward journey, the Rosia crosses from Europe into Asia, along the way through Siberia. Let me complete, then Karan will talk, okay? The scenery ranges from mundane. Mundane means very boring, to spectacular, very interesting. The train offers a fascinating view of life in Russia as it whistles past countless villages with their traditional houses in green and blue with ornate window shutters. Ornate means highly decorated. So the villages, they have made beautiful paintings and drawings outside their houses. Halfway along the journey is the impressive Lake Baikal, underline Lake Baikal. The water in the lake is mainly from glaciers. Glaciers means the mountains, ice mountains. And so is incredibly clear. From Baikal, the train weaves through a rugged mountain range. Rugged means uneven mountain range. Stepping off after 7 days on board this train, one feels a sense of great achievement at having crossed 2 continents and 7 time zones. There are many such interesting trains, and both the young and the old can't but wait for a joyride. No wonder famous trains the world over have huffed and chugged along for a so very long time. Since they are so old, but their charm, their utility, their importance is still the same in today's time because it connects with our heritage, it connects with our nature, it connects to the scenic beauty of that particular place. So, children, make your first page of the notebook very, very decorative and beautiful. Write the lesson number. Below lesson number, write down the name of the lesson in all capitals. You can write it beautifully. Below that, you have to select any 3 trains from this lesson. Paste pictures. For Thomas train, you can draw it all by yourself. And write 2 points about that train. And to underline the headings, To draw line after every answer, please use light blue color only. Numbers के नीचे color नहीं करना, shading नहीं करना, only underline the headings. That's it. Only the first page of your chapter should be colorful. The rest of the work should be neat and clean, underlined by light blue color. That's it. Okay. The way you keep your notebooks, showcase your personality. When we are good, we always keep our notebooks also neat and clean. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
When you like cleanliness, you keep your study room, your bedroom, your bag, your dress, everything very neat and clean, your house. But when you are least bothered, then you get a mama pity to clean your room. Yes or no? Then mama is after your life. Clean your room, put your notebooks in your bag, keep your toys properly. Okay, so it was an interesting plus very informative chapter. Okay. I would like you to open your books on page number 86 and 87. Try to do the book exercise. It is not safe to cross the railway. Give me the answer from the options. Page number 86.
Listen.
No, it is not safe to cross the railway.
Inch. Inch.
Tracks. It is not safe to cross the railway tracks on foot. The dash was green and the train soon arrived at the platform. Signal. Mumbai is about 1,000 kilometers. Very good. The guard blew his whistle. The passengers were very angry because the train stopped and did not move an
Inch.
inch. Very good. Okay. Do page number 87. We'll do 86 also, the B exercise. Before that, because we have very less time left now, page number 87. Make the appropriate expressions using the words. Click the mouse. Click the mouse. Grant.
Permission.
Permission. R is silent. लिखते time R लिखते हैं, बोलते time R नहीं बोलते हैं. Permission. Then into his own.
And what is the first one?
Mouse.
From house.
Into his own hands. Book the
Ma'am, book the traffic.
book the traffic होता है या book the ticket होता है?
Then book the ticket.
Yes. Army of
Army of ma'am, army of
followers through the
traffic.
very good. Very nice. Okay, page number 89. You have done the present past participles. You have done, no? Write, wrote, begin, began, begun, like that. So the concert has begun. I have dashed my leg.